The federal government has adopted several measures to contain the spread of COVID-19, which includes the ban on interstate travels. Last Monday, the federal government announced the lifting of the ban, which has allowed transporters return to work without fear or harassment from the task force.
The challenge we are facing is that right now the price of transportation is on the high side. So it's not everybody that can afford it. And the seating arrangement is like Sienna, we carry one in the front, two at the center, two at the back, and they must go out with their nose masks. So if you look at the situation of things now, it's not easy. And the price is 15,500 naira. But formerly it was 7,500. At times, if we believe for 6,000 naira, we can carry. But right now, it's not easy. Even we are right now having pity for the passenger who is paying that money. Before any increment contributed to this, formerly we are buying fuel for 123 naira. Now we are buying for 143 naira, 8 kobo. So if you look at it now, it's not everyone can afford to. So a lot of people have zeal to travel to go and do one or two things in their various destinations. But right now they can't do it. So we are asking government they should get a policy that can suit everybody. The policy right now is not suitable for a lot of Nigerians.
For the past 3 months, transportation in the Otako Motor Park in Abuja, which is the bus stop for many travelers with over 200 cars going in and coming out, has been a shadow of itself. The drivers and business owners who work here are pleading with the government to provide a permanent solution and policy that will work for everyone to make it easy for people to go about their businesses and ease the movement of goods, services, and citizens.
The interstate lockdown has been lifted for transport. So right now, but I think one of the challenges we're having is people are still yet to travel. That belief has not been fully restored. So the customer influx has been low. You know, not just the travel, the logistics as well. But before the ban was lifted, the price was very high. It was on a very high side. For instance, if we talk about Lagos, some people were charging as much as 18,500, 20,000, and that is for Siennas really, because the buses were not moving at the time, and there were still 7 passengers per vehicle. Only a few people were taking 5 at the time, so the cost was really high. But now the ban has been lifted, the buses are moving. The Siennas are still on the high side, they're still going on 14K. The Luxurious is going on 14K. Then God is good for the now, they're taking 13,000 for the buses. So it affected a couple of things, a lot of things.
This is Otako transport, River State transport. So the challenges that we are facing here since interstate opening is some prices of the vehicle. Because of normally we actually run, in normal time we actually run 7,000 naira to Lagos or whatever. But since interstate opens, we are now seeing that the price of the vehicle rise up more than what we have been running before. The price now is 15,000, and which is the passengers. Some people cannot be able to afford the price of the vehicle. When they come, but sometimes we consider them because of the situation of the country. The seating arrangement is governments give order, because we will actually, this is a company something, we actually obey government in whatever thing they say, because the order they give is that instead of the 7 passenger, we now carry 5 passengers.
Due to the pandemic, that was why I came back from Interstate University. So there are many challenges. Like I don't normally get what I used to get. Though I do work, sure, I do maintain art comedy. I'm a comedian. So the pandemic just made increase in everything. Everything just rised. The price in everything just increased. Normally, transport used to be lower than this. It's not what we expected. Everywhere they just increased the price. Now we are just checking from one place to another. We came from Peace Park down to ABC before we got to this place. They are just the same price.
The movement started, but the prices is on high side because of social distance. Before we carry some buses, some small buses carry 14, 13, but now it's 8, 9, and the price is on the high side. Before it was 7,500, but now it's about 12,600, 13,000. So the thing is still on the high side. Not everybody can afford to pay that amount, but to everybody try to cope with that amount for now. So it's never really open for everybody